Good morning, sports fans from all around the globe. I am your host, Jeff Dawson, East Coast Sports Investors, and this is your breakfast bankroll for Monday, June 20th, 2022. Holy cow, there are 10, 11 days left in this month. July 1st, right around the corner. We're talking July 4th. Fireworks, parades, all-star break, trade deadline, preseason football, and of course, Labor Day and football officially kicks off. I will be flying solo today. Scotty will be back tomorrow night. Uh, Solo on Wednesday. Tomorrow morning at this time, we do have, actually at 10:30, Julian Edlow from DraftKings. He will be blessing us in the studios talking NBA draft. He does a lot of work of getting ready and prepared, checking out some odds and who's going first and all that good stuff there. On Wednesday, of course, at 1 o'clock, we'll cross the border with Andrew McGinnis. Talking Stanley Cup, maybe a 3-0 Avs lead or maybe lightning find a way to win tonight. We'll talk about that. Try to get it to 2-1. The Avs have just been rock solid. Uh, two games, 2 wins away from hoisting the cup there. Thursday, currently no guests, and Friday, of course, the one and only Dan Alexander at 2:30, as we will talk week 4 of the Premier Lacrosse League. So, weekend recap. You know, I was at Brookline in '99 for the Ryder Cup. I was trying to go back and remember. I was in Monday for the practice round. I got a ball from Sergio Garcia. You could really get close to those guys back then. And then we were there for Thursday. I think I was between holes 3 and 4, and I got a broken tee from Tiger Woods' caddy. And Tuesday, I walked the course, and a good buddy of ours, Sean Childs, who had never been there. And you could tell right away that this course was going to be a battle for whoever hoisted that trophy yesterday. And what a Sunday! I mean, if you're a golf, not even if you're a golf fan, but if you sat and watched it was just an amazing day for the ECS VIPs. I'd hate to say this, but we were snake bitten all weekend. It started on Thursday. Rory plus 1,800 first round leader. Bogey's 18, post a -3, and Hadwin gets us at a -4 there. Morikawa, 2 days after round 2, is the leader. Shoots a 77 on Saturday, moving in, and then fires a -4 or -5 yesterday. Amazing round. Finishes in the top 10 there. But going into yesterday, I thought we were positioned real well. We had Zalatoris, we had Lom, we had Burns, and of course we had Morikawa. Back 9, Zalatoris gets to -6, a 2-shot lead. And a year ago, we had Uzi plus 4,500 at the US Open, and Ron birdie 16, and I think it was 18 to be this one. This was just as gut-wrenching as Zal bogey 16, and of course Fitzpatrick birdie 16, and then he gets the birdie on 17, and then a bad tee shot on 18 for Fitzpatrick. Scheffler's in at -5, and amazing bunker shot, of course, but Zalatoris just flips out to get a playoff, which would have been today 18 holes. The first 4 U.S. Opens at Brookline all finished in a playoff. And hats off to Fitzmagic. 2013 won the amateurs there, and now comes back in 2022 and wins the U.S. Open. So an amazing day there. We were right there, 156 golfers, guys. Only one winner, only one can hoist the cup. And we're the bridesmaids there, but really, and thought we did well there. We positioned ourselves very well. We had a great day there. ECSI Action Parlay, kind of comical. Giants take a 2-0 lead, and the Pirates hit 4 solo shots yesterday, 3 by Jack was not Winsky, Lusky. Who the hell is he? That's what I want to say. Walk off 4-3, so the parlay's down already. We had the over in the Colorado Padre game of 12 and a hook. Machado leaves after the first inning, so that's obviously a big stay there. And then we had the Astros money line, 4-run line, and it didn't matter. I'm glad luckily and give up 2 runs there, but they end up making today a short menu in MLB. I just wanted to get out here and give you guys some opening numbers, just so you had a thought. We were dark last night, so I wanted to just get back out here, say, hey, we're here, don't worry. You can always get ask me any questions if you need to at EC Sports Invest on Twitter. Our email is at eastcoastsportsinvestors@gmail.com. If my buddy Rob Connor is listening, hello. Kind of gave me the push this morning. He's off today. He said he could listen live. So if you are listening, Rob, thank you. He will be heading out to the Open at St. Andrews, the British Open. It's an amazing time. He's getting there. Tonight is game 3 of the Stanley Cup. All ECSI VIPs holding the plus 330. AVES holding our exacta. AVES in 5. We're sitting good. Is the series over? No, of course it's not. They did the same thing to the Rangers, but this is a whole different ballgame. The AVES are a whole different team. For the first time, I think in the whole playoffs, the AVES are actually a slight dog. Tampa Bay opens up -10. Colorado plus 100. Currently at circuit rate now, Tampa -106 and Colorado -104. Over under opened at 6 under -125. Currently 6 under -125 there. What do I think? Well, this. If you got police plus 330 with the Avs, do I think the Avs are going to win this series? Yes, they do. I thought they were going to win this series for a long time. That's why we did Western Conference champs and Stanley Cup champs. But you can go and get Lightning plus 460. So if you had a dollar 100 to make 330 on the Avs, you go and put $70 on the Lightning right now and get them plus 330. It's a free bingo here, like I always say. Guaranteed money, and just hope it comes in 5 games. If it comes in 5, we got a plus 375 for the exact as well. So I know we want to be coy. How will you be feeling Wednesday night if Lightning do win tonight? And it's 2-1. Now you're saying, here we go again. I had a chance to get out where I was guaranteed 330. Or you want to get cute and say, well, honestly, if the Avs win this game, they'll be up 3-0, and I don't have to. So just think that out. You got a long time. Not a long time. You got about, 10 hours to think that one out. Puck drops at 8 o'clock in Tampa today. MLB, there is one day game today. I'll bring out I'll bring out wager talk. Give me a second so you guys can follow along. There we go. Let's bring on wager talk here. If you don't have this screen, it's wagertalk.com/free odds. It's one-stop shopping here. You can go. They got everything here from first half, second half, team totals, money line spreads. It's a good little free app, not free app, free website. Good friends, Andrew McGinnis, Dan Alexander, Ken Stewart, all are part of Wager Talk. Dave Sharapan does some shows with them as well. So your day game right here is rotation number 951, 952. Miami and the Mets game 4 of the series. Mets win the first 2. Miami wins yesterday. Rogers versus Peterson. The Mets opened up at overnight at -150. They're right now -155. This Rogers guy had high expectations, not the same Rogers that was last year. And over under opened at 8, over -115, and it's still there. Not a lot of feel here. I mean, slight gut says Marlins might be able to get the split here. It's the start of the new week. I'm not running to the window to get some day baseball. I know a lot of people will be flocking there. Haven't been a part of the Peterson training, and he actually pitched okay. The Mets obviously have done great this year, 44 and 24, 20 games over 500, and the Marlins right now 29 and 35, 16 Sunday. I'm going to stay away there. 705 rotation number 953, 954. The Cubbies head to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh off of that 4-3 walk off against the Giants. Killian versus Brubaker. Uh, Believe it or not, the Pirates opened up last night minus 110. There's a pick of minus 110, minus 110. Currently, Pirates minus 107 and the Cubs minus 103 and under over of 8.5, under minus 120. Last night is now gone to 8 over minus 15. Rotation number 955, 956. San Fran, Atlanta, one of the better games tonight. Webb versus Freed. Uh, Atlanta, gets back on the winning after winning 14 in a row and then losing a couple with a win yesterday. Freed opens up minus 150 last night, now minus 156. Initially you'd say some great value on Webb and San Fran. They're just really not hitting right now. I look for Atlanta to continue to get back on. I'm not going to say they're going to win 14 in a row here, guys, but I like them coming back home. I think it's a good spot here for Freed. Again, would not be messing around with this 156 number. Minus the hook first five. You'd be getting right around plus money there. If you wanted to get cute and go full game, I don't have a problem with it. The San Fran bullpen is not the strongest point as well. Rotation number 957, 958. St. Louis at Milwaukee. St. Louis leaving Fenway. Lost 2 out of 3. Good matchup. Nicholas versus Burns. Burns trying to get back into that beginning of the season form. Again, Brewers opened up 160, now 169. You can grab the cards at 154. It's a big series from Milwaukee. They came out this year guns blazing. I was sitting in Vegas, everyone laughing. This was the lock of the century. The Brewers were going to run and hide. Go get the print and free money, everyone was saying there. I said, now be careful with these cards. I know they were banged up in the pitching, but they had plenty of offense. Everyone laughed. And currently, a dead heat, both 38 and 30. The Brewers were on a pretty bad skid, 2 and 13 the last 15. But it kind of sort of settled the storm the last couple of days. Again, if you're looking for some action here, it's an under over that opened at 7, now 7.5. I would lean Burns first 5 minus the hook. Little plus money or even money, maybe even actually probably minus 105 and 10 there. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Let's do this, guys. I'm going to open up this much so I can give you the exact numbers here. Let's do this for you. I want to be giving you guys the better numbers. All right, on Atlanta, they opened up minus a hook minus 110. They are now plus 100 first 5. Milwaukee opened up minus 115, minus the hook now minus 105. So both those games moved 10 cents towards the dog there. So let's go back here. Arizona at San Diego. I don't know about Machado today. Again, he left in the first inning yesterday. I haven't got any updates if he'll be in or out. Versus Arizona, Davies versus Darvish. Padres opened up minus 210. A corrected line of minus 165. You can grab Arizona plus 150 there. And under over of a 7.5 overnight, now a flat 7 over minus 170. Probably the game. I'm going to say the game of the night. Here. Yankees at Tampa, Cole versus McClanahan, probably the best matchup. Yankees, I think, had won 9 in a row, 49 and 17, 32 games over 500. Tampa 36 and 30. I always talk about teams off of big winning streaks, big losing streaks. You always go against them. after a streak ends again the second day. It happened with the Braves and the Cubs on Saturday. Braves had won 14 in a row, lose on Friday, come back and lose again on Saturday. Here, I think it's a great spot to grab McClanahan in Tampa. You can get them right now plus 117. Yeah, I know you're going against Cole. I get all that. Just saying the Yankees had won 15 out of 17, I think the exact numbers were, and they lose yesterday. I had a nice lead, and Jays come rolling back, and it was a big game for the Jays, and they salvaged the series and won 1 out of 3 there. But a good spot for Tampa, plus money, plus 117 against Cole there. Detroit and Boston, Fado, and we've been talking about Fado versus Winkowski. Sox open up minus 180, still minus 180. Grab the Tigers plus 163. Second stop for Winkowski. He looked okay. Sox won 2 out of 3, like I said, against the Cards and under over that opened at 9.5. Over 115, down 9.5 under 20. A lot of tickets and money right now on the Tigers. I'll be watching that one all day for you. Rotation number 965, 966. Toronto at the White Sox. Berrios versus Lynn. Lynn's third game back or second game back? Second game back. Toronto opens up minus 125, down minus 121. I mean, I say this every time to everyone that's here that listens to our show religiously. Just which Berrios are we going to get? If you get the rock solid Berrios, then obviously the Jays are the play. If you get that Jekyll and Hyde Berrios, then who the hell knows? And I think the corrected over-under line tells you where you're going to go here with an 8.5 over minus 120. Corrected line now under over 59. Lane Jays here, but we'll be following that one all day. And last one, Kansas City at the Angels, Bubik versus Syndergaard. Bubik, we've been calling him Bubik the Boob, has actually pitched okay his last 2 starts. Going against Syndergaard again, which Syndergaard are you going to get? An overnight number of 185 is now 198, and you can get the Royals plus 179. I'm going to look here, see what the first 5 is. Yeah, overnight, Syndergaard was minus the book, minus 130. Is now minus the book, minus 135. So they're not giving you anything there if you thought you were going to get the true Syndergaard minus the hook for 5. It's going to cost you 35 cents for 100 there, which is a little. It's okay in baseball, especially. You try to keep it obviously under 150. Try to tap the brakes around that 138, 139 number. Anything after that does get a little sketchy unless you're playing money line parlays or anything like that. Under over open at 8.5 over minus 20, now 8.5 over minus 30. But I talked about the hockey game. Um, uh, 75% of the bet, 79% of the money, all coming in on Tampa. Yet there's a little reverse line movement on the Avs. Listen, it's do or die here. If you have Avs tickets series, you kind of technically have a free swing if you want on the Lightning today. Obviously, if the Avs win tonight, they're most likely 99.9% not going to lose 4 in a row. I mean, this is the two-time defending champs. But again, if you're Avs and you can get the Lightning at a pick 'em. If the Lightning win, it's 2-1. If they lose, well, yeah, you lose tonight, but you'd be just waiting to catch that series price. And again, the under is juiced under 6 minus 25 cents per 100 there. 7-0 on Saturday as the Avs get the touchdown and the extra point. There was one college baseball game in the World Series here. Where was it? Actually, there's 2. I apologize. Stanford was minus 120, now minus 145 versus Auburn. Let's go to 2 o'clock. Loser goes home, winner stays. So some money coming in on Stanford to survive under over. Opened at 12.5, now flat 12 on the Vegas Strip. And then in the winners bracket, Arkansas and Mississippi. winner gets to 2-0 here. Arkansas 17-2 winner, game one, and Mississippi 5-1 winner game one. Currently Mississippi minus 110. That would be great for my producer, Mr. Keeper, if he's an Ole Miss fan there. So that's just a quick wrap up of the board so far today, guys. Um, I'll be watching it all day, all night. Not sure if I will be back for the closing bell again running solo. If I have, try to be back around 4:30 to see if there's any moves or anything on the board that's worth shattering that I think you guys need to know. Otherwise, I'll put some stuff up on my timeline. Again, if you have any questions, I actually have to come. Hey, good morning, Mr. Keeper Cole. Good morning, my brother. Let's get this spread. Yes. You can barely hear me? I apologize. I haven't touched anything. Let's see here. There we go. I don't know if it's because I'm by myself today. I'm talking so low. I'm usually have a co-host, so I'm bouncing back and forth. Hopefully that's a little better there. We have everything all systems go. So again, thank you, Cole. Thank you, Mr. Bagwell, for reaching out here. Mr. Connor, if you watched the first time live, God bless you. Um, it's Monday. It's the new start of the week. Um, Anyone that had a rough week last week, listen, this is not a kid in the candy store. Don't go run in the window. Say, oh, there's day baseball. I can get in on the Mets game. I can get in on some college World Series stuff. Just pick and choose. It's not a big slate today. A couple spots that we might be able to get into later. Again, any questions, reach out to me at EC Sports Invest on Twitter. Send us an email at eastcoastsportsinvestors@gmail.com. Otherwise, I'll put on my timeline if I'm coming back at 4:30 for a closing goal again, flying solo. We're able to get through this in about 20, 25 minutes, so that's not bad at all. Hats off to Mr. Bagwell, Mr. Cole, Mr. Connor, and everyone here. Always remember this: if you are wagering today, please do it responsibly. If you do have a problem, pick up that phone. There's an 800 number. Ask for help. Why? I care. I do. I want to see you here today, tomorrow, next week, next month, 2022, and beyond. For myself, Jeff Dawson at EC Sports. I wish everyone a blessed day. Happy Monday!